Welcome to another edition of Monday Minutes. I just decided to put this out here because I've got a lot of thoughts going on in this brain and I want to share them with you. If you haven't heard already, I released a best-selling book with 100 other authors on Amazon called Radical Freedom. And I also put together a free journal prompt to go with that Radical Freedom, which I will share in the notes here. What I really wanted to talk about today was the meaning of love. I wrote some notes down about it because I shared something on social media about one of the Olympic participants, and there's a lot of contrast between belief systems. My whole purpose behind sharing that was the fact that we get so caught up in being right. We often put things out on social media or say things to loved ones that incite negativity and division. The God of my understanding really wants us to practice love of others, self-love. That doesn't mean that you can't disagree. When you get angry, it's okay to voice that, as I did. Maybe point something out that you don't necessarily agree with. Leading a life of love, what does that mean to you? And I've broke it down into a couple of different categories. So first we have to understand, what is the meaning of love? And sometimes we think that has to be a reciprocal thing. It has to be like a contract between people per se. But no, you can give love freely with your thoughts, words, and actions. Love goes beyond family or companions. It's something that promotes empathy, compassion, and understanding. Practicing self-love. How do you speak about yourself? What are the things that you do for you? It's also important to set boundaries when you want to practice self-love, empathy, and compassion. If somebody is hurting or perhaps on a contrasting view as you, maybe having empathy or compassion for that person would help you become more fulfilled delivering your message of love. And I'm going to admit, I have made mistakes in this avenue. You get frustrated, you say things that maybe aren't quite true, or finger pointing, and we can all do better. And so when I have these little Monday minutes, it's not just for you, it's for me. Choosing love over judgment, right? We often judge. We do it all the time. Judging somebody for a different belief system or a different way of thinking, politics, religion. Those are some of the biggest things that we can contrast on. If you are viewing someone through a lens of empathy and compassion, that will bring you inner peace as well. So how can you start to sprinkle love out into the world? Little acts of kindness. I have a club called the Ripple Club, and that's exactly what this club is about. Various creatives that want to sprinkle kindness out into the world. And so we have developed this little club where we sprinkle prints and sayings and messages of hope amongst the club members and out into the world. Even little simple acts of kindness can go such a long way. I remember a story about this man that was going to a recovery meeting, and he was scared and felt out of place. But he said when he was leaving the meeting, this older woman placed her hand on his shoulder and looked at him with this kind, gentle face and said, "I'm glad you're here. Just keep coming back." He doesn't remember who that woman was. He hadn't seen her again. But that simple act of kindness, that one gesture, made such a profound impact on him that he remembers her scent, her light touch, Those are the things that we take for granted that we could do every day. So, my challenge to you this week is just to get out there and do a simple act of kindness, like nobody's watching, and see how that ripple can affect everyone around you, including you. So, have a great day, and let's sprinkle a little love out there.